why radical change rarely wins, and what really moves society.
Public opinion is often difficult to predict. At times, a situation appears ready for transformation, yet outcomes prove otherwise. In response, people tend to search for rational explanations, frequently placing responsibility on the leader of a movement. However, leadership explains only part of the dynamic. Cognitive bias also plays a significant role.
Radical political change is historically uncommon. It requires not only compelling policies, but also a social and psychological environment prepared to accept such change. One important catalyst is the relative weakness of moderate reform movements.
This phenomenon is closely linked to what behavioral scientists describe as status quo bias, the tendency to prefer maintaining current conditions rather than embracing uncertainty. While people often desire improvement, they generally favor change that feels familiar, incremental, and predictable.
Large-scale radical change is more likely to succeed when moderate alternatives are absent. When a credible, middle ground option exists, offering improvement without excessive disruption, public support for more extreme proposals tends to weaken substantially.
For conservative or stability-oriented groups, this creates a strategic positioning opportunity. Introducing or strengthening moderate reform options can reinforce status quo bias and draw support away from more radical movements, particularly from individuals who are not deeply committed to ideological extremes.
In many respects, politics is shaped by competition for the middle ground. Firm conservatives and firm progressives rarely shift their positions significantly.
Instead, long-term political change occurs through gradual shifts in the center of public opinion. Each electoral cycle can subtly redefine what society considers the middle, and over time, repeated shifts in one direction can move an entire society further along that spectrum, often without widespread awareness of how far the collective position has changed. People do not resist change. They resist being changed.